Let me tell you something that took me years, decades to learn. You can talk about self-love all you want, but if you don't have boundaries, you don't have peace. And if you don't stick to those boundaries, you're giving everyone else permission to treat you like shit. I learned that the hard way. For years, I said yes when I wanted to say no. I helped people who wouldn't even text back, let alone show up when I needed help. I kept letting toxic people back in because I was scared of being the bad guy. And all it did was drain me, financially, emotionally, spiritually. It wasn't until I started actually standing on my boundaries that my life aligned. That's when peace came. That's when opportunities started flowing. Because boundaries aren't walls that keep good people out. They're gates that keep the wrong energy from wasting your time. So today, we're going to talk about exactly how to stick to your boundaries and what to do when people try to cross them. Because they will try, if they haven't already. Step 1, define your boundaries clearly. You can't enforce what you haven't defined. Most of us don't even know what our real boundaries are. We just know when we're fed up. That's too late. Take out a notebook and list. What behaviors drain me? What actions make me feel disrespected? What do I need to feel safe, peaceful, and respected? Those answers are your boundaries. Write them down like laws, not suggestions. Let me give you a scenario. If your mom guilt trips you every time you say no, your boundary is, I don't have to explain my choices. No is a full sentence. Why it works. You stop reacting emotionally and start responding with intention. Step 2, communicate once, calmly, and with clarity. Boundaries aren't threats. They're statements of self-respect. Say it once, calmly, without defending it. Example, I won't discuss my finances. I'm not available for that today. If you raise your voice, I'll end the conversation. Then stop talking. Don't over-explain. When you start explaining, manipulative people start negotiating. Scenario, a friend keeps dropping her kids on you without asking. You say, I love you, but I'm not able to babysit this week. She pushes, come on, it's just an hour. You repeat, I said I can't. Please make other plans. Then don't reply to guilt texts. Silence is your follow-through. Why it works. Boundaries lose power when they become debates. Step 3, expect resistance. When you first start enforcing boundaries, people who benefited from the old you will call you selfish. They'll say you've changed. Good, you were supposed to. For example, your family keeps expecting you to pay for everything because you're the responsible one. When you stop doing it, they'll act betrayed. That reaction doesn't mean you're wrong. It means your boundary is working. This is what you should do. Repeat to yourself. Their disappointment doesn't mean I did something wrong. Why it works. When you expect pushback, you don't fold under guilt. Step 4, follow through. Boundaries mean nothing without consequences. If someone crosses the line, you don't need to explode, just act. Scenario, you tell someone not to yell at you, and they do. You hang up or leave. You don't explain, you don't argue, you move. Or if someone keeps gossiping after you told them you're not about that, you limit your time with them. That's it. You should. Write down your if this, then that. Example, if you shout, I leave. If you lie, I stop trusting you. If you ignore my no, I distance myself. Why it works. People only respect boundaries that have consequences. Step 5, heal the guilt that makes you fold. You were probably raised to believe peace means pleasing people. That's a lie. Action you need to implement. Every time guilt hits, ask, who benefits when I break this boundary? If the answer isn't me, then guilt is manipulation. You don't owe anyone access to you just because they're family, blood, or have history. Here's a scenario. Your parent keeps calling you names but says, I'm still your mother. You respond, yes, and I'm still your child, who deserves respect. Then end the call if it keeps happening. Why it works. Boundaries teach people how to treat you, but they also teach you how to respect yourself. Step 6. Surround yourself with people who honor your no. You'll know who truly loves you when you start saying no. Healthy people don't punish you for boundaries. They respect them. What you should start doing is, start spending time with people who make you feel calm, not anxious. Pay attention to how you feel after you leave someone's presence. Drained or recharged? That's your cue. Why it works. Your environment either reinforces your boundaries or erodes them. Step 7. Connect it back to alignment. When you keep your boundaries, you keep your energy clean. You stop entertaining people and opportunities that don't match your purpose. And that's when the right people, jobs, peace, and blessings show up. Because now there's room for them. When you keep breaking your own boundaries, you're basically telling God, I'll settle for less than what you had for me. Boundaries are obedience. Boundaries are alignment. Boundaries are self-respect in motion. Let's run that back real quick. You stick to your boundaries by defining them clearly, communicating calmly, expecting resistance, following through, healing guilt, and staying around people who honor your peace. When you hold your line, life aligns. When you fold, chaos returns. So stop letting people treat you like your peace is negotiable. It's not. If you felt this video help you in any way, please subscribe. I will be sharing more every week. And if you're ready to go deeper, join House of the Black Sheep, my email community where we build women who move in purpose, peace, and power. Because you don't just set boundaries to protect yourself, you set them to make room for what's meant for you.